at Intuit Dome, along with Lazar, Mike Fratello, of Stan Verrett. So, Coach, a very business-like win for the Clippers tonight.
Yeah, it was not the same performance that we saw the other night against Minnesota or against the Knicks. But
right.
They had to try to get themselves going. They were trying to look for somebody to get a hot hand or get a couple defensive stops, and Chicago kept answering the challenge every time, kept making big shots.
Yep.
They were not going to go away. They hung around, made it interesting down the stretch. So there was a series of 2 or 3 stops in a row that we got, and shots that they missed. They were open, they missed the shots. We got the defensive rebound, went down and got either fouled or we scored on it that were key to hold it on there in the stretch.
Absolutely. It was very clear that the defensive game plan for Chicago was don't let Kawhi Leonard beat you. He got harassed every time he saw the ball, but still, he managed to run the 20-point streak to 44 games, now ties Bob McAdoo's franchise record. What did you see from Kawhi tonight?
Well, he struggled. He knew he was struggling shooting the basketball. Look, great scorers know nights when they have it and nights when they don't have it. He knew he was off tonight, missing shots that he would normally make. So what do? He goes and attacks and drives to try and get to the free throw line, and started out by making his first 8 free throws, wound up 6 of 10 because he just missed those last couple. We're not used to seeing the #1 free throw shooting team in the NBA miss free throws. But Kawhi got himself going by getting to the foul line and wound up hanging on for the win.
Still led all scorers with 28 points, though, as you mentioned, he shot 8 for 22 from the floor, 2 for 6 from a 3-point range. But again, you look at the box score, and it's a total team effort once again with 6 players in double figures for the Clippers.
Well, the second unit gave us that little bit of a cushion. They outplayed Chicago's second unit. Matherin coming in, Miller there got some key baskets. Chicago kept changing its zone defense, whether it was a 2-3 or a 3-2, and our guys figured it out. They would flash somebody into the middle, whether it was Miller or whoever it might be. They turned, they went to work operating against the zone. I'd like to see what the numbers were as our percentage against their zone defense. I think it would be very high.
Overall, the Clippers shot 48% from the floor, just 28% from 3-point range, 9 for 32. So that 3-point success that we've been seeing in the past few games, not really there tonight. But again, the key was whether something was working or not, get the win.
Stan, I thought tonight's threes were not as good, meaning some threes are good shots. Some threes are forced shots. I thought we took more forced shots tonight. Got him up there too quickly. Didn't wait to move the basketball around the same way. So it wasn't as good a look as we've been getting in the previous games. Therefore, the percentage was lower. I think they'll probably go back, look at video on it, and Coach Lou, the staff, will talk about, is this a good shot or can we get a better shot and then get a higher percentage?
Benedict Matherin leading the bench scoring once again, 26 off the bench on 10 of 19 shooting. Let's take a look at some highlights. You can tell me what you saw from Benedict Matherin tonight.
Well, Matherin comes in, and we understand he has that scorer's mentality. He does little things like pass, cut, move it out the basketball. When he gets it back, he's just 8 feet away. Got behind the 3-point line, got the friendly bounce right there. This guy will attack every opportunity he gets. That time the ball was pitched ahead, got a nice screen from Miller, and went all the way. There we see him run that little curl move, use his left hand, hide on the baseline against the zone. He gets the nice pass from Miller and winds up finishing. And he likes to get out in front because he knows he can finish.
Absolutely. Able to finish up with a dunk there again. 26 for Matherin off the bench. I got 34, 48, 51 points from the bench again tonight. So solid from the reserves.
Our second unit's been doing its job, and they, look, without Darius tonight, the first unit a little bit short-handed. We weren't getting the same shots because Garland wasn't there to create them. So the second unit stepped up, hung in there, had an advantage over Chicago. So that's the difference, really.
Yep. With Matherin leading the way, and he spoke with Lauren Rosen just a second ago.
Benedict Matherin, you guys hang on, gut this one out. You've won 7 of your last 8. What have you learned about yourselves as a team during this stretch?
You have a long way to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody's happy about what we're doing right now, but it's just about staying focused, staying locked in, and the most important thing is just focusing on the next game. We got a game in less than 24 hours, so.
26 points for you off the bench tonight. What's enabled you to gel so quickly with this team here?
Say it again?
26 points off the bench, another great bench performance for you. What's enabled you to gel so quickly with this team so fast?
Just just being myself. You know, I think T. Lue is letting me be myself, and that's the most important thing. It's no ego about whose night it is. You know what I'm saying? We know exactly what things are. We have a great point guard in Darius Garland. We have Kawhi Leonard, in my opinion, the MVP. So the rest of the guys just going out there and playing as hard as we can and trying to get the win.
Yeah, you mentioned your MVP, our MVP, 28 points for Kawhi Leonard tonight. Almost feels like an understated, modest performance for him. What does that say about just how good, how transcendent he's been lately?
I mean, he's been amazing. You know what I'm saying? He's been the way that we want exactly. We need him to be. You know, if he keeps playing at this level, we have a great chance of going very, very far in the playoffs. So it's just about, you know what I'm saying, staying together.
Ben, thank you. Get some rest.
Thank you very much.
Stan, guys, back to you.
Thanks, Lauren. Clippers make it 5 in a row at home. And, Coach, Raptors beat the Phoenix Suns 122-115. So the lead for that 7th spot in the West now down to 4.5 games.
We talked about that in the pregame show about the fact 5.5 games can disappear quickly.
Yeah.
And if someone gets a key injury, Phoenix drops a couple games, we keep this streak going that we've got, all of a sudden we'll be breathing down Phoenix's back. The pressure winds up being on them. We're chasing them. Yep. They want to hold on. They're not getting up into the 6th spot.
Here's a look at it right now. Again, the Clippers 17.5 games back. Phoenix 13 games back. And Clippers get some breathing room. 2 games up on the Warriors now. 2.5 games up on the Blazers in that race for the play-in. That 7th spot will be really important because you only have to win 1 game. And if you're in the 7th spot, you get that game at home to get into the field. So that's the difference between 7 and 8, whether you're at home or you're on the road for that 7-8 game.
You know, Stan, one more thing we should mention about tonight's win. We had 70 points in the paint. So when your perimeter game's not working, when your shots from behind the three-point line aren't going down, when your mid-range jumpers aren't falling, like a couple didn't fall for Kawhi that we always think he's going to make. 70 points in the paint means you're attacking the basket. You're either getting out in transition to get easy scores or off the dribble, you're attacking the basket to put points up. That's a good thing.
Really good thing, especially with Darius Garland out tonight. Kobe Sanders got the start, made the most of his minutes. Sanders with 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Well, let's think about it. Sanders started out knocking down 3 threes, okay? He got his confidence up right away. The team was confident in him. They got him the ball. He had a beautiful stroke. You know, Ty Lue has to decide who's going to take the place of Darius Garland, and they go with a guy like Sanders because of his length, his size, his ability to defend. And if they switch, he's got size against size. With Chicago, you see Kobe doing his job, getting in double figures.
Chris Dunn called him a 6'8" demigod. I don't know where that came from, but hey, we'll take Chris's word for it.
We'll believe Chris. He's the veteran.
Okay, Coach, let's see. Pre-game, the broadcast, and now post-game. I think you've earned the rest of the night off. We appreciate you joining us.
Am I allowed to go get a little Italian food right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Send the tab to the Clippers.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right. The Clippers take it 119-108 over the Bulls. The win streak overall is at 4 in a row and 7 of 8 and 5 in a row here at Intuit Dome. We're back with more, including Ty Lue's post-game comments in just a minute. Clippers Live is presented by the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.